Hi guys! Sorry, that's fucking shit voice. Alright, welcome to the JCRS show! Yeah, let's not do that, man.
No, I was actually thinking, when was it? Was it
JCRS! Yeah, what are you saying? Sorry, man, you know I just get carried away.
I was thinking, we know quite a few musical people.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do. I'm not going to name them, but we know quite a few musical people that would be able to make a melody for when I edit this. We can put it in front of when it starts, so we can have a little jingle.
I take that
so
back,
like,
actually.
JCRS is the best, whatever.
What? So it's like the wheels on the bus, the JC are on the bus going.
No,
right? Yeah.
no. No. I'm thinking like EastEnders. You know when EastEnders
JCRS.
No,
Dun, you're a cunt.
I wish they could see my face right now because I'm really disappointed in you.
I can see your face, and it doesn't look the best right now.
No, but no, I'm thinking, you know how EastEnders it starts?
Yeah.
They don't go straight into, Phil Mitchell saying like, I want a drink. They have the whole yeah, man,
that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, but we're not gonna have the same melody, are we?
It's alright. I'll just speak.
We'll have like JCRS.
What's wrong with my tunes when I'm just like JCRS?
We could come up with something ourselves. It'd be original, like JCRS. Anyway, you're the host, my friend.
I am the host this week. So, guys, just a quick couple of things we've got to say. So, number one, in terms of drinks today, I'm really sorry you're gonna get disappointed. We're only drinking beer today. Slight personal issues involving myself and alcohol, shall we say? So he's
having a midlife crisis, but he's 19.
Yeah. So we're only drinking beer. Well, I did say to Cameron that he doesn't have to. He doesn't just have to join me on the beer, but his choice.
No, we're in the same bandwagon, man.
Same boat.
Yeah,
same team. Tag
not
team.
Same bandwagon.
You ever heard of the
boat.
phrase where like you like threesome a girl, stormtrooper? So it's like stormtroop, like that.
I just got a text. I want to read it.
No, you're not allowed to.
I know.
We're on the podcast
I know.
now. So what was I saying? Yeah. So yeah, we're drinking beer. So we're not queer, just like beer. Shut up. Right, yeah, so this is the first one we've done since 2 weeks ago now, isn't it?
Reason that being, last weekend I went to visit a friend in Rochester.
Because you can.
I'm a Kent.
You didn't even let me come. I could have come.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel bad now.
All of them girls. I mean, how you doing, guys?
Oh, those girls. But no, yeah, so we couldn't actually do one, and then I was going to do one midweek, but then I thought, I can't get that pissed off, so I've got work. So that's the reason behind that. It is going to be weekly, but there may be occasions like last week where we just can't fit it in around our very busy schedule.
Yeah, you know how busy I get.
Oh, mate, we're so busy. Like, all that pussy.
I like to think, don't use inappropriate language.
I'm pretty sure you said cunt about 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Oh, but no,
different.
to be fair, no, ladies.
Right, guys, I've actually got a quick 2 stories before we actually properly start. I want to tell you guys, because... for the people who
what is this?
No, it's just
to remind you, I don't know what's going to be said, and I'm really nervous because you're a retard.
No, that's harsh. You can't say that. I'm just a bit silly, foolish.
Okay.
It's the right appropriate
terminology.
Terminology, I like that one.
Cheers, man.
Stole it
from psychology.
Right before my voice. What are you saying about me? Right, so yeah, I've got a quick story for you guys who have actually bothered to listen to the second podcast now.
I'm going to listen to this. I don't know about you.
The first story is, guys, now these are like my deepest, darkest secrets, which I'm sharing with you guys, which is going on YouTube.
Do I know them?
Probably, I don't know.
Oh, this is boring.
I don't know, maybe. So the first story involves me and Pooh. Have I ever told you this story?
You've told me a lot of stories about you and Pooh. I'm not sure
did you know I used to shit myself till I was 10 years old?
Oh, no.
Yeah, my mum thought I had major issues, which I do. It's obviously reflected on me right now. Yeah, so sorry that anyone went to like primary school, infant school with me. Like I was shitting myself the whole time at the back of the classroom. And when you were wondering, when you were sat down there like... What the hell is that smell? It was me. It was me all along.
Oh, no.
Yeah, man. You know, I didn't get over it till we were like 10 when we went to Osmington Bay.
Must have been. Yeah.
That's when I got over like my
Well,
phobia
well
of not
played
going
though.
myself.
Well, sometimes you have problems. You just got to deal with them, and you dealt with them really well. I just
why are you
got
getting
another text.
so many texts?
Oh, I
Can
really
you
want to reply.
No, you're not replying. I don't care.
I hope they're not asleep when I.
All right,
text them.
so no, they will be. They
Yeah.
will be. Can you just?
Oh,
No,
I
just
keep
shut
getting
up.
texts. I
Like,
just want to finger myself.
Right.
Continue.
Where are you going to finger yourself?
I
In
don't
the
know.
mouth?
No,
In
yeah.
the bum? Can I watch?
Just go, please.
Alright, the first story that I'm going to tell you guys before we actually start, basically, it's about my issue from the first time I ever had a sleepover. And guess what? You weren't the first person I had a sleepover with, Cameron. The first person...
Probably was.
No. Don't think it was. Because I was about...
Our parents have been friends for ages, I'm sure.
I like to say I was 8.
Oh yeah, I've had a sleepover. No, fuck off. I've had a sleepover before with you then because we've known each other since we were like 2.
Alright, okay, it wasn't my first sleepover then.
Yeah,
But
fuck
basically,
whoever this is about.
I had a sleepover with a friend, and this is when we were like in infant school, and obviously I was well nervous because I'd never had a.
Oh yeah.
It was my first proper sleepover. You don't count.
What do you mean?
You don't count.
I have proper sleepovers,
No,
you cheeky
you
bastard.
don't. Your idea of a perfect sleepover? No, we're not going into that. So yeah.
You.
So I went round my new friend's house for a sleepover, and at the time I was really scared of the dark. So basically, in the middle of the night, I'm sleeping on the floor, so he's in his bed, and in the middle of the night I find myself needing a poo. And obviously I'm scared of the dark at this point. Do you know where this is going? Yes, I did.
No, you
so
didn't.
yeah, yes, I did. Yes, I've never told you this story. So I'm really scared of the dark. But I really need a poo, and obviously, being how it is, I'm not going to go around trying to find the toilet in this house, which I don't really know, in pitch black. And obviously, I didn't have enough common sense back then to turn the light on.
No, of course you didn't. No.
So so basically, man, I
Shut yourself.
needed a poo. No, I didn't. Worse than that. I thought back then, if you shit on the carpet, it's not as bad as like shitting yourself. So I did a shit.
I heard the story actually,
did
not
you?
in so much detail. Yeah.
So I did a shit on the carpet, right? And kind of afterwards, I realised actually no, that's not morally right.
It's
So I
not.
had to go turn the lights on and go to his toilet, and I went and found like loads of loo roll, and I started like with the shit that I'd done on his floor, like brushing, like getting the loo roll, like smudging it into his bare carpet, so there was just like bare shit stains everywhere. And I thought, this is a good thing now. No. I thought.
Why
no,
didn't you pick it up?
I thought no one would ever find out. I thought that would be the end of it. So then after that, I put this back down the toilet and turn all the lights off. Obviously, I'm scared of the dark. Run back into my bed, and obviously, it's a bit of an awkward situation for me in the morning. So I wake up and his mum's like, "Oh dear, there's been a bit of an accident." And she obviously knew it was me, and I was just there like, it wasn't me. So obviously she's spraying all this shit on it, cleaning up like, basically my shit. Yeah, I'm a disgusting human being.
What brought you to smudge it?
Look,
in?
I just have problems. And then he says to me, my friend, he's like, was that you? And I was like, no, it wasn't me. And he was like, no, because he was young at the time, he believed me. So he's like, I was like, no, mate, no, it wasn't me. And he's like, well, it wasn't me. I was like, well, if it wasn't you, and it wasn't me, who was it? And he was just there, like looking literally spaced, like he had no idea. He was like, shit. And I came up with this genius idea. I thought at the time, I was like, yes, I can get away with this now. I was like, well, if it wasn't me and it wasn't you, it must have been a ghost. And he was like, oh, actually, that's a good point. The phantom shitter. So then we went ghost hunting the next day in daylight for some reason because
Ghosts do come
kids.
out, yeah.
We went ghost hunting the next day for the ghost that pooed on his carpet, and I didn't actually tell him until about 6 years later that it was me.
Well,
he thought to that day that it was the ghost.
There's a couple of things about the story that I quite like, but to anyone out there that's you're visiting a new place, a new house, new friend, new restaurant or something. Obviously, there's a lot of things to be said about where are your exits. Like you sit on a plane and they go, your exits are here in case of emergency. When you go to a new house, Look for the toilet first. That's make sure you know that's where I'm
it's
shitting.
A good point. I like that link.
Like you need to make sure you know.
Causal link.
Yeah, you need to make sure you know where you're going to go.
Yeah.
When in need of shitting.
Anyway, I'm the host. So I've one more story to tell.
The second thing that I quite like about that is you turned a negative into a positive. You shat in this carpet and rubbed it in, but then the next day you entertained yourself by looking for ghosts.
Yeah, imagination.
Exactly.
I use my imagination all the time. I use it in the morning and at night. Yeah.
Well, pardon the pun, but you use a shit situation. Love that. And you turned it into a day of adventure looking for ghosts that don't exist. And you knew that all along looking for ghosts, and your friend was getting really into it, going like, what's this? And you're there like, there's not a ghost, you retard.
I genuinely thought I was a genius though when I was like, it must have been a ghost. And yeah, I didn't actually own up till like 6 years later. He probably thought all that time that it was just a ghost.
That's pretty well played.
I know.
Have you tried lying recently? Does it still work the same?
I don't really tell lies anymore.
That's a lie.
What? No, it's not.
Alright, what's your second
story? Right, okay. This is more recent story. It's about my it's actually about like my second day when I was at Loughborough University. So just for the record now, I've actually left. Don't worry, guys. I'm not doing nothing with my life.
No, he's not.
I'm going steps forward.
He's doing podcasts.
No, yeah, that's something with my life. But no, on a serious note, I'm sorted my university out for September.
Nice.
Yeah, but anyway, the story is, so when I was at Loughborough University, it's like the second day, and obviously I'm a well-keen student, like fucking getting into all this. So basically, I go out on a night out with like all these new people from fucking no idea who the fuck half of them were, like Jimbo, they're all the same to me. So I go out and get fucking slaughtered. I come back from the club and it's like 4 a.m. And you do know the story. It's like 4 o'clock, and I have basically my first lecture at 9 o'clock of the new term, and I'm there like fucking good student. I can't miss this lecture. It's like the end of the world if I miss this lecture. Like I don't want to start the year on a low. Yeah. So I come back at 4 in the morning, pissed out my face, and I'd just like to clarify for everyone that knows me. You also know that when I get pissed out my face, I call quite a few people. So yeah, I made a couple of phone calls. But anyway, no, that's not where it's going. So it's like 4 o'clock in the morning, absolutely sloshed. And I'm like, shit, I'm not going to be able to get up for this 9 o'clock lecture. So my logic of thinking is fucked up. So I decide to go to my room, go into my room, not sleep in my bed like any normal person and set like 30 alarms. I grab my mattress, take it outside, put it down outside, take my quilt, duvet, whatever you want to call it, take my pillow, and go sleep outside. In the freezing cold.
What was the logic behind it?
I just thought I had a better chance of waking up from my lecture. And in my defence, alright, so let's say I went to sleep by that point like 4:30 or some shit. I got woken up at about 7 o'clock by the warden of my hall, and he walked past me and like sort of nudged me like like checking I was conscious and shit, like, are you alright? And obviously bear in mind this is like the first day and I was just like, oh shit, oh, where am I and shit, and he like explained the situation. He was like, you slept on the ground. I was like, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. And I was woken up to like all these fucking pictures getting taken of me. I'm just there in my fucking box.
Were people actually taking photos?
Mate, they were taking photos.
Oh, no.
I got known as like Green Boy or something. Yeah.
Oh shit.
So yeah, but I did make the lecture.
There we go then.
Hungover as fuck. But I was very confident I caught pneumonia. Took a lot of warm showers repetitively for days afterwards. And I felt really itchy too. Fuck knows. I don't know. Maybe someone could have touched me in my sleep.
Someone could have touched you in your sleep. I like you used it. You had a shitty situation. You weren't in a good place, and you went through the cold, and you made yourself look a
dude.
prat.
I was that drunk. The cold didn't even bother me.
Yeah, but you did what you had to do, man.
I made a name for myself.
Yeah, you were known
as a twat.
Yeah, for like day 2.
Yeah,
I do like that story. That's a good story.
Anyway, so we're actually going to start this now. So, I've been told as the host that recent news has to be the first thing we talk about when we get serious about this shit. Now, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I don't really follow the news that much unless it's like properly big news. So I'm gonna go with something basic, and you're probably gonna turn off
I'm
now
really
when I
nervous.
start with this. So my in the news, I genuinely don't follow this at all.
Doesn't follow it?
That's a lie.
It is a lie, probably.
So, but anyway, yeah. So it's on BBC News the other day.
Okay, BBC.
Yeah, BBC, fucking BBC.
They're pretty
mate.
loyal.
So, Leicester City.
I knew you were going to do this.
Did you?
I fucking knew.
Yeah, well, I just thought of this on the spot because you said recent news, so it's like fucking recent news. So yeah, Leicester City, 5,000 to 1 odds of them winning the Premier League. They were meant to get relegated, and they've won the Premier League somehow. Now we're going to turn this into the fact of like, if you look at football, like it's all about money and shit. They spent fuck all. Like Mahrez, like player of the season, cost them like 400,000. Vardy, who scored like 24 goals or 22 or something for them, like in the league, like again cost fuck all from like Fleetwood Town. So what's that aspect that we're looking at here from a team that's barely spent any money?
Okay, so
That's won the Premier League.
Before I get into this, you could have used the Canada burning down the size of Great Britain in Canada.
I could have.
In Canada, in the size of Great Britain of Canada. So the size. A
I
size
could have,
of
but
Great
I'm the
Britain in
host, so I
Canada
choose.
burnt down. That's pretty big news.
Guess
Who gives
what?
a fuck about Leicester?
I like Leicester.
Okay, fine.
So we're talking about it.
We're going to talk about Leicester. Yes, host, no host.
Call me daddy.
Right. Oh yeah. Fuck. Leicester City went. I wanted them to win from
Don't say
December.
day one. Don't say day one.
day one.
Don't say day one.
No, from Christmas. Like obviously, I'm a Liverpool supporter, and every season's our season.
I'm Man United, by the way. Love them.
You did as shit as us, didn't you? But we're in the Europa League final.
Yeah, you're probably gonna get Champions League, to be fair.
But no, like it's nice to have another name up there. If you know what I mean? Like there's always you're watching Arsenal, you're watching Tottenham, watching Manchester United, whatever. It's really nice to kind of have a new name, and it just goes to
I've got
show.
a quick joke for you. You know they say every 10 years a surprise team wins the Premiership. So I think it was 86 Nottingham Forest, 95 Blackburn Rovers, 204 Arsenal, 16 Leicester. No offence, Arsenal.
Banter.
Just shit. But yeah, mate, I can't get my head around it. I literally cannot. I don't understand how they've kept that consistent. Like literally all season, I was like, no, they're
Gonna slip up. Yeah. A lot of people thought that. But it's just like when you've got that passion, and that's the thing that a lot of players in big clubs don't really have. When you're getting paid like a large amount, Wayne Rooney, 300 grand a week, is it?
Yeah.
You're in it for the
Come
money.
on, leave it out, man. He shags old.
Yeah,
women.
but you're in it for the money, though, aren't you? You're getting fueled by money, and like you look at Jamie Vardy, whatever, who's obviously not going to earn as much, nowhere near as much, but his heart's in it. He wants.
Yeah.
He's playing for his team. He's representing his team, and he wants to accomplish and wants to achieve.
Tribal notification. What is this?
Oh mate, why am I getting spammed by people? But when your heart's in it and you want to achieve it, and then you go into training and it's like, let's do it as a team. A lot of individuals, well, there we go. A lot of players are individuals, and they're kind of looking at their own career. Like look at Suarez, for example.
Yeah.
Like he left knowing that he was better than his team. But when you understand the concept of team, no one's better than anyone in the team because you're all playing your part. And like Jamie Vardy didn't get big-headed really.
No.
Like everyone bigged him up, but he didn't big himself up. It was just kind of like. But he was doing what he was meant to be, like a postman posts a bit.
Isn't he?
Well, the postman posts letters, and he doesn't big himself up because he's doing what he needs to do.
It's
like,
just
same
mad though.
thing.
They were doing their job. Like, it's literally. I still can't get my head around it. Like the fact they actually did it.
It is absolutely like sensational.
I was still like their old manager Nigel Pearson, who was a fucking peacock-headed. He like said to like some news reporter, "Are you an ostrich or something?" He was a bit of a nutter, but I quite liked him. I was actually surprised because they were meant to get relegated last season and they stayed up because they won like their last like 10 games or something, and then he got sacked and they brought in this new guy. I knew from like ages ago he's the Chelsea manager. I was like, oh, how come they've done that? And like out of nowhere, win the Premier League.
How much do you think a manager plays in the part of winning?
A lot, man, a lot. Because they're playing like the pivotal role, like all of the organising the team and shit. Like, oh, well, I don't know, I'm not a manager, but yeah, manager obviously plays a lot. I know that too from like first-hand experience from when I played like 11-a-side football for like. God, like I gave it up when I was 16, and I started when I was like 6. I was playing football for 10 years, like with the same manager. Like I know the manager, like it plays a big role in the team, definitely. Like,
No,
it
was
chemistry.
like a breath of fresh air, just knowing that when like I was stalking BBC News, like BBC Sport, should I say, just to make sure they'd done it, because I knew that Tottenham were 2-0 up, and I was like, oh, it's going to be another week, and then Chelsea brought it back, and I was like,
yeah, Tottenham let themselves down, really.
Well, I was on Facebook, like I knew they were 2-0 up, so I kind of switched off whatever, went on Facebook, and then I was just Facebook stalking and, you know, checking out girls' pics and stuff, obviously, that's what I do, apparently.
You shouldn't advertise that.
Oh, dank, add me. But no, yeah, so I was on Facebook, and then I was scrolling down, then it goes, Leicester are champions, post, uni lad, so I was like, is this a joke?
Yeah.
Like, genuinely thought they'd taken a piss, so I clicked on it, and they were like, oh, Leicester champion, blah, 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 blah. So I was like, hang about. So I went on BBC Sport, didn't even look to see if Leicester were champions. I just went, Chelsea, Tottenham. And Chelsea brought it back, fair play to them. They've had a wank season.
Yeah.
But what would the odds, we're talking about odds, 5,000 to 1 for Leicester to win. What would the odds have been for Chelsea to not finish top 4, considering they were champions last year?
You would have got sick odds on that.
And I reckon that's where, like, the bookies are down, millions.
Yeah.
I reckon a large percentage would be on Chelsea not finishing top 4.
Mate, well, you would have predicted at the start of the season Mourinho would have lost his job like December or something. That's mad.
I was so happy.
I love Mourinho.
I used a twat. I was so happy.
Sick. He loves himself, but he's
they were
sick.
like 19th, weren't they, at one stage?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, literally. But that's what I mean about manager. Like, obviously they didn't have like a good, like behind the dressing room scene. They went from champions to that in the space of a couple of months. Like the manager plays a role in that. You can't.
Yeah, no, manager will play a role. Yeah, definitely.
But like, just quickly, because I do genuinely actually want to talk about my topics and not recent news.
I was literally just going to say.
Like, just summarise your views on like Leicester, like basically, and where do you think they can go from here?
Absolutely amazing. Like, it's one of the best things that happen in sport for a very long time. Like,
history,
I'm not a huge football watcher. I'm not a huge football follower. I do gladly wear the Liverpool badge, but I'm not the kind of guy that will go to the pub to watch every game. Like, football doesn't bother me. It's not that important to me. But in saying that, it is really nice to see fresh, and where they can go from here. They just need to stick to what they're doing.
Well, yeah, they're going to have a lot more pressure next season, man.
The manager did say, like, he's not going to blow loads of money that they've just got from winning on big names.
Yeah.
I think they need to stick to the idea that team.
Yeah.
That you shouldn't start replacing people.
Yeah.
When people start getting bad, that's when you start replacing them. You don't buy a new player. You don't fix it.
Depends how many of their players now are going to fuck off to big
Well,
clubs.
that's the thing. He said he's pretty confident that they're not going to lose players, and to do that he needs to inject a bit more money into them, not to make money a big thing, but just to keep them kind of occupied. But I mean, don't fix something that's not broken, I guess, and they're clearly not broken, so don't fucking fix them. Their team's a team.
It is amazing.
It's not just a squad; it's a team, and that's the thing about Leicester.
Yeah, so we'll finish on that. So last week we were speaking about like social media. We touched upon like we spoke about internet dating and some of the effects of like that.
Yeah.
So this first topic that we're going to bring in, it kind of links to that. No, looking at my list, please.
Sorry.
It's my list that I wrote
Why'd you
down.
have a... Yeah, okay.
Why did I have a...
Continue.
Why? Because I'm a very forgetful person.
Yeah, continue.
So, on my list, first up, the first topic that we are going to go, I'd like to say in depth about, is the topic of catfishing. Catfishing. Oh, I'm just going to put this out there. I didn't get properly catfished because I suspected, and I was talking to Cameron about it, and we kind of realised after a couple of hours, but like still though it
does happen, and I was one of the people behind the scenes.
I thought you were going to say you were the one.
No. I was one of the people behind the scenes tracking this person to find where these photos were originally, and I messaged you and said she's a catfish. Catfishing. I feel really bad for the people.
It's a huge thing, though. It happens. Like,
There's
it
a
demonstrates
TV
how
show for it.
dangerous the internet is, though. You can pose as anyone.
Yeah, no, that is true. But the thing is,
You don't know who someone is behind that internet. Like,
it depends what
that
their
computer,
intentions are, because, like, some people's intentions will be, you know, just want to shag. Like, I want to meet someone. I want to be a bit like bad and stupid and stuff. I want nude.
Yeah, but
this,
you
that, or
can't
whatever.
say it's morally wrong. How is
No, it's not morally
how's
wrong.
hiding behind a computer
No,
and
it's
posing
not.
as someone else, talking to other people who they think is that person, acceptable?
No,
in
it's not.
any
No,
sense?
no, it's not acceptable at all. What I'm saying is, there's obviously the people that want to do it for like nudes. They want to like just mess about,
It's
want to
ma-
kind of
yeah, but
trick
you
people
shouldn't do
and
that,
whatnot.
man. They
No,
shouldn't.
of course you. No, I completely agree. I just feel sorry for the people that do it because they don't appreciate themselves. And like you see, like if you've seen the TV show Catfish,
Yeah.
you'll
I'm
have
actually
to,
a
you'll
fan
have,
of
you'll,
Catfish.
I'm a big fan. Shout out to Catfish,
Yeah.
sponsor.
Yeah, actually do.
But no, yeah.
I just don't understand the reason why people do it.
Like I say, different reasons. Like people want to just be dicks. People want to get nudes. People want to just like mess about. And then there's the people that just don't see themselves as a good enough human being to talk to someone as themselves. And
Yeah.
like catfishing doesn't just happen opposite sex. Catfishing can happen
Same
sex.
Like,
So
a lot of people
they'll
that insecure about their
exactly.
like, their
So
like,
but obviously
attraction
it's
to-
not right at all. And like Catfish the show will touch on that as well. And they'll kind of like say, you know, you need a bit more like respect for yourself, but you can't be doing this, blah blah blah. You need to kind of look at different ways of speaking to people. But like the thing is, like it touches on the point that you made the other week on dating apps, and you said, you know, there should be dating apps where you can't see who you're talking
Yeah.
to and you get along and then you see them. The number of cases where it's the same sex, so they're posing as the same sex but someone else, and they get along like a house on fire, then they meet them, then it's like, oh no.
Yeah.
But they get on really well to the point they
Yeah.
want to meet, and they'll like, you'll see on, I keep saying Catfish, I don't want to relate to that too much, but it does happen where they'll just like, they're going to fly to a different country, they're going to fly to a different state to see this person. You must like them a lot, and it can't just be visual.
How insecure do you think a person has to be though to actually pose as a catfish?
I reckon bullying must be a big.
So you
role.
think that they've had to have some past like trauma or personal experience to actually do that to themselves, or is it just a matter of they're ashamed of like who they are for no reason, or
I
as
think
you said, sexuality?
I think 75% of the cases would probably be down to past experiences of being belittled.
Surely don't you think though catfishing is it's not proper, but it's sort of a form of cyberbullying because you're playing with someone's emotions. They think you're this other person. They're expressing all these feelings. They're falling in love with this fake person. Like,
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, I'm not sure. It's definitely a form of cyberbullying in some sense, but I don't think it's bullying, so to speak. I think it's more kind of
it's like indirect.
yeah, like indirect. But yeah. But I mean, it's kind of you got to look at it from two angles. Like, there's obviously the person that's distraught that the person that they were speaking to isn't the person they are, but then they're still the same person, and they get to go off and go elsewhere and then meet someone else, and they're not going to be a catfish, and they're going to get on and whatever, and they're not the one who's insecure. What you have then is a person that's had to adopt a different persona, a different personality, whatever, and a different image to then be like, well, I know I did something wrong, but I thought we really liked each other. This is why I do what I do. This is why I catfish,
I
because
feel
as soon
guilt,
as you
though.
see me... definitely guilt to a certain degree. But it's when they kind of see the reality of what's just happened. They've met the person, and because the person's seen what they look like, or how big they are, how small they are, like, they're just kind of, they're not interested. So it's like, my image is literally the problem. Like, they looked at my personality, and they obviously found the person I was posing as attractive, but now they've seen the real me, they don't like me. So it's like, I'm pretty certain, catfish, they do help out the catfisher, if that's the kind of thing.
I mean, like,
it's sad. And
what would be going through your head, like, if you, let's say, like, the thing is, man, this shit goes on for years. Some people get catfish for years. I suppose a bit of it comes down to personal, like, how you've got to be, you surely got to suspect something if they're not going to video call, or they're not going to, like...
Yeah, like, this is the thing. I mean, going back to dating apps and stuff, I'm going on a date on Sunday with someone that I've met on a dating app. but I've made sure, like, because it could be a catfish.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, first thing I do when I go on Tinder, straight up get their Snapchat.
Like, no, I got Snapchat, got number, spoken on the phone. Haven't FaceTime, so I'm a bit concerned. But I did get a Snapchat. But
Yeah.
like, it's whenever I go about this online dating stuff, and like I say, it's a big thing that's going on nowadays.
Yeah.
You need to make sure that you're looking after yourself, and to do that, you need to make sure that you're not just going to stall it, and you're not going to just stick to text chat, because text chat's nothing.
Definitely. You need to get some form of like them giving
Proof.
them like proof.
In
like
essence.
Snapchat is the best way really to like identify that's who they are, but. It's like as internet dating gets so bigger, like there does need to be like this stop on catfishing. Like, how do you propose there could actually be a way of like raising? Like, obviously, I think the show has done really well of raising awareness. But how can you actually stop people catfishing? Can you actually?
No, it'd be impossible to stop people catfishing, because you can't. It would be very, very, very difficult to.
Did you just say very as in very, very?
No, I said very, very, very. Fuck off. Did I just? No, I didn't.
That's what you did, man.
No, mate. I will listen to this back. It's gonna. No, very, very, very difficult. There we go.
Yeah.
To stop an individual with free will to do anything they want. So there are going to be anomalies. A bit like terrorism. You're never going to stop terrorism, because there's always going to be people wanting to do it. You're not going to stop people from smoking marijuana because they just want to do it. Like, when you've got that freedom, you'll do anything. And the only time you can ever stop someone doing something is when you physically force them and you monitor them to not do that thing. So catfishing is always going to be a thing. But then, on some dating apps, they have verification.
That's good.
You don't need to do it, but if you verify yourself, then you get like a little tick or a little star or whatever, saying you're verified. And what you do basically is they ask for you to take a selfie with a bit of paper with writing on, and then I've done it. And then when you get verified, you get a couple extra bonuses or whatever with the app, like a free trial on premium or whatever the fuck they're offering. But that's a way to do it. That's a way where dating apps are kind of like, no, it's not. You can if you want. You have to. Like, if you're happy to post a profile picture, you should be happy behind closed doors to post a photo to us, no one else, of a photo of you with a bit of paper with a combination. That should be a definite.
How much do you think paedophilia comes into like catfishing? Which actually sort of touches on to my next topic, but just quickly, like, do you think people feel the need to? Because obviously, I think sexuality is a big thing. I think a lot of people are insecure about their sexuality, so they pose as like the opposite gender to what they are to attract like the gender they want. Yeah. But how much do you think it is that like paedophiles pose as younger people?
Well, you hear about it on the news all the time, and there's TV shows
like grooming and that.
Yeah, you see the TV shows. There's one called How to Catch a Predator.
Never watched it, I'm afraid.
And that's about kind of. Well, actually, no, I'm not too sure how many paedophiles would actually catfish. There's definitely cases.
There's got to be, man.
There will definitely be cases, and I mean, again, like, the thing is that I'm pretty sure.
So you touch back to nudes.
Well, don't. Yeah, that's true. Don't quote me on this, but
I'm gonna.
I forgot what I'm gonna say.
You're a twat, mate. You're a fucking twat. You know that.
There's a huge build-up. Don't quote me on it. And
it's like one of those really depressing drops. Where it's like dun 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 dun. And then the drop is so shit. Like, I was actually getting prepared for like something big and inspirational you're gonna say, and then you just said nothing.
I don't want to go quiet, but I want to think about what I was about to say. So we're just gonna have to go forward, mate. I'm sorry, because otherwise we're gonna be sat in silence for ages.
That's really, really depressing.
I know. It was about paedophiles.
Oh, well.
Okay, I found it.
Oh, did you actually?
I've been looking through my gallery. Apparently paedophilia, whatever, being a paedophile, it's a medical condition.
Yeah, they say that if you get touched as a child, then you become a paedophile.
Really? Is that what they say?
That's what I've been told.
What I've heard is paedophilia is actually like a mental condition, like a mental retardation.
Yeah.
Where they can't help but find people younger attractive, and like teens and stuff when they're like 50 whatnot. And I mean, we're not 50 yet, so we'll just wait until we're 50, and we'll see if it's.
No.
I'm joking.
Oh, well, mate, I really hope I'm not.
Banter. No, but seriously, like they say, it could possibly be like a mental disorder.
Yeah.
So I'm not too sure. What's your next topic? Because you.
No, I'm just like
You
I'm feeling depressed, like thinking about this catfishing thing, like the fact that people spend so long in their lives believing something that isn't true. Like that's.
Yeah, but then again.
It's like believing in a religion and then suddenly something coming down saying that's not true.
Yeah, but it's the same as being married, having kids, and then your wife's a cheat.
Don't know about that. That's a bit worse.
Yeah.
That's a bit worse. But
but it's the same scale.
Yeah. But I do genuinely think though that there's got to be a stop on like catfishing. There's got to be like some.
There will never be a stop until like you have to verify yourself to a dating app.
Like,
unfortunately,
put your finger down to register. Or some shit like that. Right. Okay. Next topic. So, it is actually about, and I think you'll feel quite strongly towards this.
I really hope you are right. I want to feel strongly about something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I want to feel strongly.
You're looking quite strong, bro.
Thanks, man. You look stronger too.
Younger girls talking to older lads. Now, this is an issue that's I don't even know how many years this has been going on for. But let's give a hypothetical situation.
Hypothetical.
A 14-year-old, like dating a 17-year-old, 18-year-old, like that is an issue.
What about a 19-year-old?
Oh well, fuck off. Just you know what the topic is.
Yeah. But I was just like, your sister's 14, isn't she? And I'm 19.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
I'm joking.
Right. So. Yeah, the topic of like basically older lads and younger girls getting involved with each other, communicating. What are your opinions on that? What are your thoughts?
Wrong.
So, 14-year-old and a 16-year-old, wrong or right? Because if you're gonna say wrong for one thing, you can't say right for another.
No, because the thing is,
because it's all about the age, isn't it? Well, if you're gonna go into legal terms, or you go
legal
into your
terms,
personal
exactly.
opinion.
Like, I think 14 and 18 touches more on my personal, like.
Well, yeah, same.
My personal, like, I don't think that's right.
Yeah.
14 and 16, it's like, it's a 2-year gap, but then legal comes in. And so I'm going to have to say wrong because of legal terms, but personally, I'm not so certain. Like, I mean, I'm not 16 now, so I'm never going to be 16 again, so I'm never going to chat about a 14-year-old, so that's their problem, not mine.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, like, people say that a 19-year-old talking to a 16-year-old is wrong as well, and that's their personal view. It's not legally wrong.
I mean, looking into just the perspective from the boys, don't worry, we will go into the perspective of the girls too, so we're not going to be sexist. But you're going to bring it from like the boys' situation, like girls these days, they're dressing, they're looking, they're appearing a lot older than they are. Like, all this makeup they're wearing, like the clothes they're wearing. Like a 14-year-old can go out and get mistaken like for our age. Like, I know that like this girl I've been talking to is 17. Like, you thought she was 20. That's just like the effect of like makeup it has.
Dressing like, yeah.
So,
I mean, one thing that I really, really don't like is when a lad gets done. There was a case actually. I can't remember. Like, again, don't quote me. Oh my god, I need to burp.
Just burp, man.
Yeah, but I feel like I might follow through, so I need to just allow my beer to go down.
Just let it out.
Don't
bottle things up. Yeah, it comes back worse.
I know that's true. Might just go chunder now.
No, you're not allowed to.
No, what I was going to say was.
Podcast, man. What if I needed shit during the
case.
podcast?
I didn't think about it. I need a wee.
I didn't think about that.
What I was going to say was, there was a case of a lad who was, I believe, to be 19 years old, and he was in a nightclub. And I'm pretty sure it's common law, and everyone knows that when you're in a nightclub, you're over
automatically
the age.
18.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, he was 19, next with a bird. Neck means to get with, by the way, for those of you that don't watch Geordie Shore or whatever.
Oh, neck on, bro.
And exactly. So gets with a bird, takes it back to his, as you do. Like, I don't do it very often. I'm kind of deprived, but I'm sure people do that.
Yeah, they do. Don't worry. There is life outside of your life.
I've heard myths. Of people that have
Is it true?
Literally.
Please let me in on this. Oh, please.
Oh, tell me your stories.
Lord, please let me have a one night stand. But no, seriously. What you
I've heard it happens, but yeah, it takes it back. Shags her. She says, well, I'm pretty sure she just.
Is this on the news or is this someone you know?
No, this is the news. This is someone I know. Just says, I'm 15.
What? Just casually? Oh, you just fucked me. Oh, I'm 15, by the way.
Well,
She's so dangerous though for lads too, because in that situation, she goes straight to the police.
That's what she did, mate.
Oh, mate.
He got put on a sex offenders list for 10 years.
But how? Because he thought she was 18.
This is what I'm saying. Like, he was at the club, and then he.
So he just fucked, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm 15. I'm gonna go to the police about you."
Well, I don't know how it came about, but the police got her.
There's got to be more to the story.
Yeah. There is more to the story. I can't quite recall it, but the police did get involved with it, and he was put on a sex offenders list for 10 years. He was dropped from the career that he was doing,
Shit.
and all this. But the parents of the daughter, or the girl, should I say? So yeah, the daughter complained and said, "We don't want to press charges. We're mortified at our daughter for being in an 18 facility, and how was he to know? We don't want to press charges." But the police were
on
like,
the parents' side.
the police were like, "No, we're going to go ahead with it." So they did a petition, and I'm pretty sure the 10-year sex offenders list was revoked.
Yeah.
So he's back to normality. But it just goes to show, like, if your parents are willing to go, "You fucked your daughter, we don't care. She was in the wrong for being in the wrong place." Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, she was pretending to be 18.
Yeah.
You fucked her daughter. We're happy with that because you weren't to know. Then surely, when a lad sleeps, like.
Yeah, but that's the whole point of age being taken out of the equation. It's when you go to the fact of a 19-year-old knowing that she's 15, then you think it's wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can wait a year.
You can wait a year.
Probably like 3 months. Or
I don't know though.
something,
What do you think it is that brings older lads to younger girls? Like genuinely, like.
It's the
don't
fact. It's
say the thing that they think it's easier.
Well, lads may think it's easier, but actually it's not.
Oh, do you know?
No.
Please tell me.
No, fuck off. Don't turn this shit. Right. He's chatting shit. He's had too many vodballs.
What you on about?
No, but it's not though. If you look at the logistics of it and you look at like the reasons behind whatever, what a lad sees in a girl is they're easier.
Mm.
Like they're younger, they're more immature. They might.
Yeah, that actually links to like the whole social media side, like Snapchat. Like thinking about nudes and shit.
Yeah.
So thinking,
so
I can talk to this younger girl because I can get nudes. Yeah, but then that's grooming, though.
It's grooming to a certain degree, especially when they're under the age of 16. But with a lass looking up to an older lad who's under the age of 17, he can drive.
Mm.
If he's 18, he can drink.
Worship him, yeah.
He's probably working. Like he's just
all of this mature shit.
Exactly. Like I've been with a few lasses in the past where I've been a couple of years older, so 18. No, not 18, 16. It's quite recent then. no, I have actually 18, 16. 18, 16, I've done that, and I've been driving, I've been drinking, I've been going out and stuff, and they probably looked up and gone like, he's so mature and like wasn't well built, but like he's quite big and whatever. But recently it's been like, oh yeah, he's like, he drives whatever and all this stuff, and he gets paid monthly, and it is that appeal of he's almost a man.
So you think that's why lads do that?
I think it's why girls do it.
Right.
Lads do it because the girls are interested because of that. So girls are more like, I want that guy because he's so fucking minted and stuff. And then the lads are like, hang about. Like, this is, you know, she wants me here.
Yeah.
And then they get more interested because the girls are so desperate. I'm not saying all girls in this circumstance are desperate. Like, there's obviously going to be the case where a girl isn't desperate and the lad wants a piece. And I'm not saying lads never don't do that.
I mean, if we go to like back to social media about this, like the ability to talk to anyone, like so all these younger girls looking at these older lads, like they're probably looking at them like up, like fucking worshipping them, like they can do this, that, and that, like looking at all their shit, like maybe liking a photo, the message, like it's the ability, like
It's so easy.
It's so easy.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
easy. Like, how do you? I don't know, but maybe Facebook should be monitoring this shit. Like, oh shit, this is like a 17-year-old lad messaging.
That breaches
like an older,
that breaches human rights. Breaches human rights, unfortunately.
But it's also like the law and shit.
But it's a law. But the law is there to be followed, but it's not to be there to be. I don't know, like...
Yeah, but you can't...
Otherwise it turns into...
So if there's a 14-year-old who looks 20 and a lad who's like our age sleeps with her, it's still not right because she's 14. Whether she looks our age or not, she's still 14.
Yeah.
I don't really know where I'm going with this. I'm just debating for the sake of it. I'm just playing devil's advocate, Brian. I don't really have, like...
No, I'm just saying, like... It does breach human rights... an ounce when you start tapping in to people's conversations and.
But so, how do you propose the police can actually monitor this shit about older lads seeing younger girls, or if you want to say the situation like vice versa?
I don't know. It's their problem.
You can't just say that. It's actually a big thing that goes on.
No, it is. No,
like, I don't know. Maybe you just leave it to the parents to deal with, but then you've got the whole problem of both parties lying about the other partner's age. I don't know.
I mean, no. Yeah, you definitely. I've reviewed what I was saying, and I disagree with what I said.
What?
You definitely should have some sort of monitoring service of some sort. When it's people, The problem with Facebook is you have to, you know, when I was like 12, whatever, you had to be, how old do you have to be to have Facebook? 14? There's not a limit anymore.
I don't think
like,
there is.
There is, but you have
I think
to,
when I joined
fake,
there was a limit. And
you have to fake your age or
I'm
something.
pretty sure, yeah. It's not like they can actually check.
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, I'm pretty sure someone that's a few years below me had their 23rd birthday the other week. I was like, sorry mate. You used to sort that shit out, don't you? But there does need to be a monitoring system.
To be fair,
in place.
I do get what you mean about the whole like being older aspect. Like, I'm not gonna get it wrong. Like, I don't have many friends or people I know. Well, people that I'm close with that I know that are actually older than me. But for example, at school, like when I was like in like year 9, I can't remember what that is, like 14, and like all the year 11s, like I only spoke to them briefly, like if it was like a flag or whatever, but like I'd be like, shit, like, you know, they're older, oh fuck yeah,
literally.
You know what I mean? So maybe that is the whole thing.
There's a lad yesterday in the changing rooms in the gym.
Alright, yeah, you talk a lot about the gym these days, don't you?
That's what I was waiting for you to say that. But no, it just so happened that it was at the gym so
life.
huge, gym life.
You got big, you know.
Thanks, man. Your sister was saying a lot earlier.
Yeah, she's 14. You're 19. You could fit right into this equation we're talking about. I swear to God.
I wasn't saying anything.
She's saying, oh, why have you not replied? Calm down, bitch. We're in the middle of something. I mean, I did not say that.
She's going to listen to this.
I don't know who she was. I'm just an innocent guy doing my thing.
L is the start of her name.
What's this L you speak of?
She's going to listen to this. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
I didn't know who you were talking about, but yeah, anyway, carry on. I didn't even know what you were talking about.
No. Yeah, this lad was in the changing rooms with me. Well, with me and a lot of other people.
No, just you.
Just me. Oh, yeah. He's about 11, probably 10, 11. But kept looking over at me. I was getting changed, I was drying my hair. Kept looking over. I noticed him looking, and I was like, I'm not going to look at you back because it's a bit weird. So I was just getting changed, whatever. Then I went over to the hair dryers because I have to dry my hair Need to style it before I leave.
But after the gym earlier, I don't get why you were doing that. Like, literally.
If you look at it now.
Yeah.
There we go. That's why it looks like that, because of the hairdryer.
No, mate.
Yeah,
you could just let it. You could just walk out.
No, because it gets frizzy. It gets frizzy. You just stop it. You're fair-haired.
I'm just saying, I don't feel the need after a shower to dry my hair.
But I need to do it.
With a hairdryer.
Do you have curly hair though? You've been a massive dick. You just need to understand. Curly people. Hashtag curly Cameron. Deck.
I don't know, man, but aesthetics. But yeah.
Aesthetics. Went over to the hairdryers. Looked over to him. Still looking at me. I was like, right, this is getting weird now. He's seen my dong. No, he's walking
Ding-dong.
off, and he's still fucking.
Ding-dong.
Fucking kid came over.
Wait, he followed your dick around?
Oh, no,
so he saw your dick and was
no,
like,
I'm just saying he's just checking me out, and I was naked at the time. But anyway, this kid, I found it quite. I found it quite. I wouldn't say the word cute, but you know, he's a little one. He's looking up to the older lads.
Yeah.
Doing my hair, fucking wax on the hairdryer, and he's just doing his hair, looking at me.
He wants to be you.
He was literally. So it leads on to the point of they look up to someone a bit older and going like you said with the year 11s. He was looking at me and just as soon as I finished, he finished doing my hair. He was doing his hair. It's like my fucking brother. So then it
brings us back to the point of the older lads and the younger girls situation. They're liking the fact that like if we put it in our shoes too, like they're receiving all this pleasure, this want, this like someone actually, you know what I mean, giving all these attention. So I can, don't get me wrong, like I don't know. I think in my personal opinion, like 14, 17, I do actually think that's alright. I think when it gets to like 18, 19, it's a bit weird. And then you're going to jump to the conclusion of, oh, that's only a fucking year's difference. What you on about? You can. I don't know. It's just my personal opinion. I think 3 years in that like age category of being a teenager is alright.
I think anything under 16, you should not venture. So if you're 17, you should not venture to 15.
So, but if you're 16, you're allowed to go to 14?
No.
No?
You're
going against your own thing. I mean,
Yeah, I know what you mean. Fuck's sake. It's just... There needs to be a lot of parental...
Yeah, definitely.
Like intervention.
I don't get me wrong,
the parents need to know.
I'm going to be on it like a fucking...
Yeah,
TikTok, mate. I'm going to be like, where did you go today? Which boy did you speak to? Oh, you're around their house now, do I?
You'll be
like,
in the fucking hedges,
I'm
literally.
Be a fucking psycho when I'm with
like my sister.
Well, if I'm a father to a boy, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, you go out there, you fuck all them girls, you get fucking laid. But if I have a daughter, mate, like,
I hope your son hears this when you're older.
Shit's gonna hit the fan. I'm gonna be like a psycho dad.
My sister, when she was, how old is she? 14?
Yeah.
No, she's not. She's 15. When's Holly's birthday?
Well, Holly's 15 July.
Buy her a dildo.
What?
So my sister's 15.
Mate, she's already got one. I mean,
she probably does. When my sister was 14, she started dating someone who was 16, and I was quite and ahhing. But if the lad's okay, there does need to be family approval. Whereas if your daughter's 17 and dating someone who's 20. You're a fucking problem. Like, if you like him or not, it's not.
Yeah. But when we were at school though, there were like girls our age, like going little, like lads our age now.
Yeah,
like,
there were.
It's like, oh my god, he fucking drives.
Yeah, like
big whoop. Technically, he's a paedophile. Whether you like it or not, you're being groomed.
And I don't know.
It's a fucking complicated issue, isn't it? Like, if you actually think about it, like, deep down, it's such an amazing topic. But it's amazing because it does happen. Like, every school you go to, every like fucking every area is happening.
Yeah,
like, happening everywhere. It's not like the police can burst into like a room and go, "Hang on a sec, give me your ID, love." You know what I mean?
Imagine.
Can you imagine that?
Fucking. Oh mate, no, it is a really difficult one because I do like to follow laws. Funny enough, I do want to remain free. But when it comes
which
to
laws are these, Cameron? Because you seem to make them for yourself. You seem to
fuck pussy.
Pick and choose them. If you're gonna follow one law, You might as well follow the whole fucking law.
I don't know the laws, to be fair, until the police comes over and says you can't shit on a drive. Oh, sorry, officer. I didn't know that. Didn't read the law book. Is there a law book?
Do you know when I was in year 7, first rugby trial, right? I was this like people were like, you should, because this is when I used to be well quick before like I started working out and putting loads of weight. They're like, oh, you should come rugby. Don't know why they said rugby. I should have gone athletics. They were like, yeah, you should come rugby because you're well quick. You go on the wing. So it's like, yeah, all right. First rugby session. Really needed a wee. Mr. Cassell comes up to me. I mean, my PE teacher comes up to me. He's like, "Come on, Gailey, you don't need to go out now."
Everyone knows who that is now.
I don't give a shit. I was like, "I really need a wee." He's like, "No, come on, it's now's your chance." Literally, mate, I got rushed when I really needed a wee. Got the ball in the match. Started pissing myself while I was running. Scored a try. No one said a word. Got on the team sheet next week. No bullshit. I pissed myself on my rugby trial for the school team and got in and played the next week. I pissed my pants. I was wearing these well tight shorts. I
wish they could see my face right now.
I had piss going down my leg, mate, and I still scored that try. And I got a team, mate. And Mr. Cassell came up to me after the trial. After the training session, he was like, "Well done, Gailey. You're in the team for next week, mate."
I was captain of the B team once.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. You weren't in the good squad. Yeah, that's what I thought, bitch.
Next topic.
Wait, so how does this work if you put it on pause?
Yeah, you know what?
What's that? I'm really craving a cigarette. Just to clarify, right? I used to be really good at sports, and then drinking and smoking came into my life, and now I'm not good anymore.
Okay, obviously Jacob's the host, but I think
we can put this. No, you're not chatting shit while I go for a wee. In fact, we can.
No, I need a wee.
I reckon you can put this on pause and then resume it. I'm very certain from when I revised for my A levels, I used to record stuff. You need a shit, don't you?
I need a wee.
No, you don't need a wee. You need a shit. I can see now. He needs a shit.
I don't need a shit at all.
I reckon you can put it on. You can stop it and then you can come back to it. I guarantee you. I bet you.
Okay, well.
I bet you a lot. I bet you all those girls you talk to.
They're all gonna listen to
If
this.
not, you can put it part 1 and we'll come back to part 2. But yeah.
Okay.
Just stop that. You can come back to it. I guarantee.
We'll be back in a moment. But in a moment, I mean in a second, because
it'll be a second to you guys.
Yeah, but it'll be like yeah.
So just press that stop button.
How's it been? 57 minutes.
I don't know. I've just been chatting shit, man.
All right, in a bit. Change of scenery.
Sorry about that, guys. We just went for a quick quickie. I mean, a quick smoky.
Is this mine?
Yeah, let's hope so. Have to keep the noise volume down a bit now because my mum's got work tomorrow, so we're gonna have to talk a bit more quieter like this.
Until we get a studio.
Do you like this voice? Oh,
I don't
should
know.
actually put a studio.
Yes, get a studio. Let's just buy it. Everyone loves the podcast.
I don't think they do.
I don't think they do either. I enjoy doing them.
Okay, so my next topic relates to us quite a lot.
No, don't.
Alcohol.
Alcohol
is the topic. So, your thoughts on alcohol? So, for example, with me, moderation with alcohol. How much is an addiction to alcohol? How much do you classify as alcohol as an addiction? How do people cope with moderation with alcohol?
I think not necessarily an addiction.
An addiction is a psychological dependency.
Yeah, but not necessarily an addiction. But when you're stressed out, so you're like, "Oh, I need to drink." When you relate,
that's an association. If you're like, "Oh, I feel shit, I need to drink," that's an association. That's not addiction.
Well, I guess an addiction is when you go, "Need to drink, otherwise I'm going to die."
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's an addiction. Like,
so why do you think people drink? Do you think, it's socially acceptable, social rules, culture? Well, if you look at university, everyone drinks. That's just the social culture.
I definitely think it's to do with just kind of like when you're drunk, you're kind of out of it. You have a good time, you party. Like there's no real rules as to what happens after you've had a few drinks. Like you go up to a girl and give the shittest like chat up line. I used this chat up line when I went to Rochester last weekend. My dick just died. kind of bury it in your vagina. And I pulled the lass as well, using that.
That is telling me that you're using alcohol for confidence.
Confidence
So
and just
do you
kind of
think
like,
people
I don't
use
think
alcohol for
I
confidence?
yeah, but I think that if I was to go out on a night out, after about an hour, I'd be like, I'm bored. But when you're fucked, it's kind of like, oh, yeah. You know what I mean? It just takes you out the norm. You have just a different perception on norm. Like right now, because we haven't drunk any spirits, I'm just fucking zonked.
You're just drained.
I just feel
mentally.
I feel like
physically.
I feel like I might sleep for a century after I drink
Do
all this
you,
beer.
okay, how much do you feel that people use alcohol to overcome personal problems? Because I think that happens a lot. I think alcohol is abused, whether people like it or realise it or not. I think, for example, like the whole thing of, yeah, I've had a shit week at work, it's Friday, that surely that's using alcohol to compensate. And why the fuck are you doing that?
I've no. This is why we need a video, because I would have seen that.
And it, like,
I'm so
basically
glad
he
you
just
didn't see that.
started like making out with his beer can, putting his tongue down it and shit.
Well, I guess that's dependency. I'm in love with beer, although it does make me very tired.
Okay, so alcohol. So it's been legal for how many years?
50? Was it the 1960s that there was a prohibition?
Fuck knows, man. I'm not a history teacher.
I'm not a history teacher, no. I don't give a fuck about history.
Alcohol.
You're the host, man. Just bring it to me.
I'm bringing it, mate.
Bring it.
I've been bringing it the whole time.
You have been.
I've been bringing this shit. Right, so I don't know though with alcohol, because I think everyone abuses it that are drinkers. I think everyone, they're like, oh, we're going to go out, we're going to have a sick night. That's abuse of alcohol. Like, people might not drink all week and then it comes like the weekend and they binge drink. Like, I think alcohol abuse happens everywhere. Do you not agree?
I agree 100%. I abuse alcohol all the time. I'm abusing it right now.
Well, you're boring this topic.
No,
You're boring me right now. You're boring me. I thought alcohol was going to be an interesting topic, but you've just made it really shit.
What would you always say? Like, I drink to have a good time.
You drink to have a good time, but that's an association. Do you not think you can have a good time without alcohol?
To a certain degree, but I couldn't stay up till 6 in the morning, get a McDonald's and get bus back for 9 in the morning, sober. I couldn't stand in a room full of people, sober.
Do you ever feel awkward? Have you ever been to a party before and been sober when everyone else has been drunk? That's awkward. It's amazing how much alcohol can actually... You don't even realise it when you're drinking, how much alcohol can actually affect your mind. Like,
yeah, it makes you very much more spontaneous.
Like, if you turn up to a party late and everyone else is already pissed and you're there just like, oh shit, yeah, you're right, like being your normal self, and I'm just like, oh shit, man, how the fuck you doing? Oh, fucking have this, fucking have that.
Exactly.
Oh, guess what I just did? Like, it's mad. Then you realise how much alcohol actually affects you.
Like, I've seen you piss whilst I've been sober before. It's the most annoying fucking thing.
I think I'm quite funny.
It was the most annoying thing, to the point that I just like, when we got to the club, I just got fucking trolleyed. I just like, I can't do this. I need to get fucked as well, because like, I don't know, it just, you come more out of your bubble. You kind of express yourself more. You kind of.
Do you think alcohol is like
it's
a more calm, like, well, not calm, but it's more you but relaxed in terms of like I don't know how to put it. In terms of like all the anxieties, like with alcohol, like if you're sober, you might see a fit girl and not go over. With alcohol, you might just be like, yeah, fucking dance over. Like,
yeah, like I just think it's kind of it affects your kind of understanding of situations, to the point that you might make a stupid move if you were sober, but when you're drunk, it's kind of like, I'm drunk. It's like almost like an excuse to be a twat.
You can't use it as an excuse. The point where I don't like it to the point where it's like, I've heard a friend has had sex with someone else. It's like, oh, I was drunk. Like,
yeah, but
unless you have a blackout, and that's like alcohol proper abuse. I don't see how you can use it as like an excuse to do shit.
I've used it as an excuse.
You get
before.
arrested and you're like, oh, well, I was drunk.
They let you go. Drunk and disorderly. They let you go next morning.
I don't know. See,
obviously, if you do something stupid, like really fucked up, then no. But you can be arrested for being drunk and disorderly, when you're like
do you not ever
shouting or
think that
gobbing.
when you don't drink alcohol, you have like a much clearer head? You can think a lot better about yourself.
What, drinking?
No,
Like sober?
if you like sober. If you've run like a month before, like not drinking any alcohol,
Yeah, you have a better like understanding
perception of everything.
Yeah, exactly. And like I went a couple months without
I don't
actually
even know
getting
how.
smashed.
I don't even know how alcohol affects the brain. I don't know how it affects all the receptors.
I don't know.
All I know is
personally.
it's a depressant. Like,
Yeah. It's a funny one. It's kind of it's a
but then
drug.
that's
It's a
an
drug in
association,
itself.
Like, yeah, it is a drug. Obviously, it's a legal drug. Like cigarettes, like that's a drug. Like, if we're gonna relate alcohol now to illegal drugs, what would be your opinion?
Illegal.
Yeah, so we're talking like cannabis and cocaine, like all the class A's. So what's the difference? What makes alcohol legal and them illegal when you could cause just as much harm on alcohol as you could on illegal drugs? And I'm not saying I'm all for illegal drugs. I'm just putting this out there.
I guess with alcohol, it takes quite a lot to kind of get into it. Like, there's lots of variations of like flavors and stuff of alcohol, and I guess you could say the same about weed and stuff. But then, I don't really know. Like, weed to me is whatever. Like, someone smokes weed, I'm not that phased. And, like, I know it's legal in other countries, so people have different views in it clearly. But with cocaine and stuff, it's just kind of like the health effects it can have are devastating.
Yeah, but the health effects of alcohol too, man.
Yeah, but you can sniff like a line or whatever like every day, which is probably the equivalent of maybe.
I think a lot of all of this stuff comes into moderation and self-control. I think anything, this is my opinion, anything can be safe as long as it's in like your like personal control.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
you know what you're doing. When it becomes the point of you're out of control, it's altered your mind, you don't know what you're doing, it's not safe. In terms of alcohol, if you drink so many spirits, you don't know what you're doing, you don't know who you're going up to, what you're saying. Alcohol isn't safe then.
No.
I mean, that's why the NHS, they say like 22 or something units a week. Like, no one ever follows that, man. But it's like, they people follow, like, a can of beer's got like 2 units, so we've already had like, I don't know, like 14, 16 units tonight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, you're gonna follow the NHS rules. You could go all week without drinking and then drink tonight and break the whole fucking rule. Like, and have it all in 1 week. Like, I don't think there can be. I think there's individual differences plays a lot in terms of alcohol. Everyone's blood, like, you manage alcohol at different levels. Like, you have heavyweights and you have lightweights. I think it's about your personal, what you know is best for you, sort of thing. And obviously, like, in terms of alcohol and drugs, like, a lot of it does come down to like social factors, like peer pressure, being in with like the wrong crowd. I think when you go out and drink alcohol, like, you have to be with the right people. Again, like the association, but if you're doing that shit with the wrong people, you know bad consequences are going to happen. I think with alcohol and drugs, like, it's got to be about, like, safety is a very important thing, man. But there's nothing like as much as I love alcohol, there's nothing stopping us from, let's say hypothetically, going out drinking a lot and waking up the next morning. We've been in like some brutal fight, like our jaws are broken. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's where it comes to the point where it's dangerous, and like, it does need to be aware.
I guess like drugs and stuff, they're just new, like not so new.
They're not new. They've been around for ages. You think it's new to you? Well, drugs have been around for ages, man. Well, I don't know.
Wine, for example, wine has been around for thousands of years.
I don't know when like cocaine first got
As
properly
in, like,
big.
24
probably 100
AC.
years ago, maybe.
Huh?
100 years ago, maybe cocaine properly got on the market.
I guess, Jesus had wine, so why can't we drink it?
No, you're going with a religious belief of someone we don't know who. You can't just go with, Jesus had wine, so we can drink wine.
Yeah, but I think that must be kind of like
You can't use the Bible as a factor of why we should be able to drink.
No, but we know that. Yeah, maybe.
you can't use a religious fucking prophet of someone we don't even know whether they were related to God. We don't even know what God is. We don't even know what God is. We have no God is in our heads. We don't know what God is. Everyone's perception of God's different. You can't just say he was the Son of God. He drank wine, so we can all drink wine. I don't believe
Jesus was the Son of God.
But no, we're talking about alcohol, man. Let's not get off track about all this.
No,
that's a whole different thing.
No, because the Church of England and stuff, and all these churches will believe that Jesus had wine, so they support it. Then all the religious people will be like, Jesus had wine, I support that, like alcohol, and that's why it's kind of like maybe not, maybe it's less shunned because
I don't know, man. It's all about
there's a lot of religion going
It's all about the belief system. Like a lot of people who do take drugs don't tend to drink much alcohol, and vice versa. A lot of people who drink alcohol don't seem to take illegal drugs. I guess it's what they believe is right, what they believe is best for them. Like, I'm not supporting illegal drugs at all, but obviously everyone has different reasons for why they do certain activities. In my personal opinion, it's got to be about when you're the awareness, when you know what you're doing.
I guess we need to kind of look at it in the sense that, okay, so if you
think about how many people drink alcohol and do stupid shit.
Yeah, there is stupid shit involved, but it's a massive medical defect.
How much of that is being egged on though, like the pressures when you're out with your mates drinking?
Oh yeah, massively.
Okay. Like if you're on your own drinking, I don't know.
I don't drink on my own.
What's the worst that's going to happen? Oh, you're having my pizza, are you? Oh yeah, yeah. Thanks for asking.
Slice of pizza? No, your mum said I could have it.
Oh right, did she? Bet she did.
Oh, and the pizza. Oh, she meant I could have her.
Oh right, yeah. Cool.
It.
Right, cool.
Sick.
Cool. No, just quickly on this topic. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about you. I always feel like I don't know. I'm probably making a generalisation here. Like, people have a love-hate relationship with alcohol. They love drinking it, and then the next morning, why is it? Well, obviously dehydration. If you go into like all the science and that, but like the next morning, it's like, oh, I'm never going to drink again. I hate alcohol. Like, I'm going sober. Like, what? Why is that? Like, there's got to be some sort of subconscious part telling you to not drink. Well, I don't know. If you look at it from per person, right? You look at this from a perspective of us humans. We're drinking something that's poison to us for enjoyment.
Yeah.
That makes us retarded, basically.
Yeah, to a certain degree, but I mean...
Like, your body rejects the alcohol, but we drink it.
Yeah. But I mean... I had pizza in my mouth. I mean, if you didn't have a hangover... If you didn't have a hangover, then I don't think there'd be a problem. I won't wake up like, I feel great. Oh, fuck alcohol.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the reason. The reason people have a love-hate is because they do stupid shit. So they might go up to someone they have a crush on or whatever and go, I really like you. And then it turns to shit. They might, do something stupid, might cheat on someone and be like, oh, alcohol, I fucking hate you. But, everyone drinks alcohol. That's why it's such a...
Everyone drinks alcohol because it's socially acceptable to drink alcohol.
Yeah.
If alcohol's banned...
Yeah, but if you just sniff a line of Coke, you'd be off your fucking face. If you drank a beer, you'd be like...
Are you relating this to me, or are you putting it in general?
No, I'm just saying drugs in general.
No, yeah. I get what you mean.
You'd be off your head with a line of Coke if you had never done Coke before.
Yeah, but a line of Coke lasts for 20 minutes. Same with a beer, really. Like, a beer gets you a bit buzzed.
Yeah, but if I was to... we should do an experiment. Have a line of Coke, sniff, and go... And then just go crazy. Then have a casual beer and go, oh... I'm so fine.
This is what brings me to individual differences. Everyone reacts to shit differently. Everyone reacts to alcohol differently. Everyone reacts to cannabis differently. Everyone reacts to cocaine differently.
Within certain boundaries.
Yeah.
So I don't think I've ever seen a person drink a pint and go, like, whoa, fuck yeah.
Yeah, someone who's never drank before. Someone who's got an alcohol allergy.
Man, I wish I had an alcohol. Imagine that, that'd be sick. Next topic.
You know what I mean, though?
Next topic, this is dull.
Dull.
Would you rather?
I've got a couple of would you rathers for you. Probably going to lay off the other topics I had because they would take ages to explain, so I'll probably save them for another time. So we'll go into the would you rathers. So the first one.
I've been waiting for this.
This is the whole thing you've been waiting for, like nothing else.
We were outside smoking, and I was just like, "What were we talking about?"
Okay,
this beer's fucked me.
First, would you rather not have sex for the rest of your life? That's a big one. Seeing as how like
I don't care what the other thing is. I'll have the other one.
No. And like this is a big thing. Like think about how much like us as humans like want reproduction.
Get 2 glasses.
Why?
Because if I don't agree with you, we have to drink a shot. But we don't have.
You don't have a shot.
We don't have a shot, so we're gonna have to drink a quantity of beer in one go.
Okay. All right. Okay. So the question is.
So if we pour an accepted amount of beer, and this is the last time I do this without spirits.
I'll just have you know for the record, I had 2 very good topics, but I'm not allowed to touch on them.
Because we've been going an hour 20 minutes.
But I will go on to them next time. Unfortunately though, my mother has to sleep. My sister is talking to boys probably. I mean, I love you, Holly.
I haven't replied to her yet, actually.
What, my sister?
Yeah.
Shut up, you don't talk to my sister. And if you do, you're just a fucking pedo. You're a pedo, mate. You're a fucking pedo. Yeah, you fucking are. Right, am I allowed to say the would you rather?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so the would you rather is, would you rather not have sex for the rest of your life, bearing in mind us naturally as humans, we want to reproduce, or would you rather be £400 for the rest of your life? So that's like nearly 200 kilograms. Fat.
And you know which one you'd rather be already.
I'd rather be...
No, you can't tell me.
Okay.
You need to know it for yourself.
Yeah, I do know.
Okay, so I'm going to debate both of them, make my decision, and if I agree with you, then you drink.
But whatever, I don't care. Like,
and then if I don't agree with you, I drink.
Yeah, whatever.
Not having sex for the rest of my life is not an option.
What? What do you mean?
I can't go without sex for the rest of my life.
Like,
from this day forward.
You wouldn't say that if you were a virgin.
But I'm not a virgin.
But if you
and
weren't...
yeah, but you're asking me.
But if you weren't a virgin... I mean, if you were a virgin, you wouldn't... You wouldn't... Oh, why are you so popular? Right, if you were a virgin, you wouldn't be like... Oh, actually, no, I've got to take that option in regard. Like...
I said, you're asking me as an individual, as myself, I would not be able to go an entire life without sex.
That's very selfish.
From this day forward, if you were to go this day forward, you'd be £400 or you can not have sex. But then there's the counteract of being £400, you wouldn't get sex.
£400 for the rest of your life.
I couldn't lose it.
You couldn't lose it.
But then, are you taking, with your decision, are you taking into consideration how little sex you would get?
You don't get any sex, you're £400 for the rest of your life. But
so are you saying you would...
that does not take away other factors. You could be so successful with all this money. You could have the best personality ever.
You do this with a virgin as well. You'd be a virgin and you could... Oh, no, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So, I've made up my mind. You choose, faggot.
So, if I was a virgin for the rest of my life, I definitely wouldn't get sex, but that doesn't stop other things.
Yeah, so you can have success.
Would I be able to have sex and have kids, but not enjoy it?
No, well, yeah, you can adopt, but you're £400 for the rest of your life.
Or I'm a virgin.
Or you can't have sex for the rest of your life.
From this day forward.
From this day forward, you can't have sex for the rest of your life, or your £400 can't change that. Don't give me all this UFO shit outside.
That fucking scared me. That noise was.
That was actually one of my topics we were going to talk about, but we don't have enough time. It'll have to be for the next time.
You spoiled. No, you can't use that now. You spoiled.
I can fucking use what I want, mate. All right, so or you can be £400 for the rest of your life. You can be successful, whatever. You can still have sex. You're £400 though. You can't ever change that. Or you're the size you are, but you can never have sex for the rest of your life. Come on, what? You've taken like 5 minutes on this question.
I wouldn't have sex for the rest of my life.
You're so selfish. Why?
You don't agree, do you?
No, I'd rather be £400 for the rest of my life than not have sex the rest of my life.
She could suck my dick.
You're so selfish, man.
What do you mean I'm selfish?
Like you're literally that's literally just all about you. Thinking about being £400, like you can get your personality out there. You can meet nice people.
Yeah,
and
I
shit.
can do that as well. I just can't fuck them. I'll be more of a gentleman if anything.
No,
I'm drinking all this.
you're fucking drinking, mate. Like all you've done.
It tastes so much worse in a
by
cup.
saying rather not.
It tastes so much worse in a cup. What the fuck, Fosters? What are you doing? Oh my.
So you'd rather have sex than not be £400
No, I said I'd rather be a virgin for the rest of my life.
than be £400.
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
Because you were just saying, oh yeah, I'm better than fat people now.
No,
I don't really know what I'm chatting. I'm just pissed now.
No, because I know the price of extra large clothes goes up excessively. You need to. You need. You know.
I'm just going to put this out there now. I'm just chatting shit. So if you're still here, I love you. I love you because I'm 120.
120.
Like we got to 120. That's as long as last time, isn't it? Not that it's a competition.
No. Yeah, but
Could've made it
no,
longer,
mate.
though. Have I been a good host?
I think you've been a fairly decent host, man.
Thanks, mate. Thanks. It means a lot.
Cheers, bro. But no, like being £400, it's not appealing to me. Like even if you to fuck the girl, it's
I
because
want
of
to be
your money.
£400. Could be henchman, be £400.
No, there's no way you'd be £400.
Yeah, you could
fucking
be.
ridiculous.
The Rock's probably £400.
No, it's not. There's no way.
Bet he is.
No, it's
Bet
not.
he is.
No.
Bet he is. Right, next question. If I can read my own handwriting. Would you rather have... Oh, God. Why did I pick this? Would you rather have sex with your best mate's mum, but if he finds out he never talks to you again, or never have sex again for the rest of your life? Why did I make this? What was going through my head when I must have just been thinking about sex a lot when I was writing these.
You're probably horny.
I probably whacked one out. So
I would.
would you rather?
Would I rather have sex with your mum and then anyone I wanted, or have your friendship?
Yeah.
I'll have your friendship, man.
So you'd never have sex with anyone again for my friendship? Oh, thanks, man.
You don't agree, do you?
I do. I swear down. I swear. No. I swear down. That was the same as me.
We're doing a handshake now.
Yeah. It was the same, man. It was the same. No, what?
Fucking
I have
snake.
nothing crossed. I swear
He's
down.
crossed his fingers.
I swear down. I haven't.
That wasn't the same as you. You'd fuck my mum and never talk to me again.
No, I was joking.
Drink that
I was
now
joking.
to prove.
I was
You're
joking. I was
Drink that now.
I only put that one because I thought you were going to go with the same one.
No, I'd rather be your friend than fuck your mum.
Yeah, same, mate. I just thought you'd give a lad response. That's why I went with that one.
So-
Obviously, I'm digging myself a hole there.
Was I the same as you? You can't change
Dude,
it. You can't change your answer.
My honest answer was like the friend one.
There we go, the drink.
So why am I on a drink?
Because I said the same.
Oh, why I don't get these rules?
If I said the same as you drink. If I get...
What happens if I don't finish it?
Yeah, you have to finish it. It's the rules.
I don't like drinking shit quickly.
I just drank it quickly.
Alright, okay. I'll drink it. You want to watch this? Count how long it takes me to drink it. Watch this.
Oh, fucking... Oh, okay.
Did you know?
This is where we need cameras.
It's true. Cam, sometimes I get really itchy arse.
Oh, I got an itchy ass earlier from gymming.
What? How does gym give you an itchy arse?
Because it was well wet. It was like the Pacific Ocean.
That's dirt.
Oh, wait. You have to do it again. I forgot to count.
Fuck off, that was 3 seconds I counted.
As well.
No,
5.
I'm not doing it again. It was 3.
Oh, okay, fine. What?
Okay.
Do you have another would you rather?
Yeah, this is the last one though. And it's more of a trick question. I just really liked writing it.
I think you should do that one, then one or two on the spot.
I'll do
Like I
one
did.
on the spot.
Okay.
But bear in mind, I'm a bit pushed up. Would you rather have your face as a bum or your bum as a face? Do you want me to repeat that? Would you rather have your face as a bum
Your face as a bum.
or your bum as a face? So, would you rather
I'd
have your face as a bum crack or your bum have your face on it too?
I'd rather have my face on my ass, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'll explain it, because the way you say, would I rather have my face as a bum?
So nothing changes. You still have your bum down there,
but my
and you have
face
your
as
bum
bum.
there.
Yeah. That's just going to say. But if I have my ass as a face as well, so not Siamese twins. Siamese.
I don't know. I just thought it was a really cool question to ask.
Oh, I fucked you, didn't I? You have to drink.
Well, no, because I'd rather have my my bum as a face.
No, you would not.
Yes, I would.
No, you would not.
What,
Why would you?
I'd rather have my bum as a face.
No, I don't believe you. Why would you do that? You'd have your ass and then your ass on your face as well. Whereas
No. I'd rather have two faces.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I said.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I'd rather have my
Swear that you-
face as my ass.
I reckon,
My ass is my face. I'd rather my ass is
I
my
reckon
face.
you have dangly ball syndrome.
I
It's
reckon
when
you
your
have.
balls are really loose.
I reckon you
Did
have
you know,
drink alcohol.
Okay, I will say. Just can I say? Did you know before I started wanking, I used to think that when you played with your balls, it was the equivalent of wanking. So I used to dangle my balls around and go, "Oh fuck me, I'm wanking," and then I realised it wasn't wanking. The first time I ever had a wank, right, I was in year 7, so I don't know how it was then. I was playing FIFA. This back in the days with like PS2. It's taken ages to load, so I started playing around with my willy, and some white stuff came out, and I didn't really know what was going on. I thought I had a special power. Well, no, at first I thought I had a disease, that like some white stuff came out. Then I thought, actually no, it's a special power. Then I went on the internet and found out what wanking was. And I've been addicted ever since. Do you know, technically, we're probably addicted to masturbation. Like, I've masturbated for fuck knows how many years.
I can't sleep without wanking.
That's an association,
we need a
though.
cameraman, because I'm actually pulling faces.
I don't think we do, mate.
I think we do. I'll buy, with all the money I have, I'll buy a
You're
camera.
going to get a cameraman. I don't know what cameraman would be able to suffer.
No, a camera, just a stand with a camera on it.
Maybe,
With
but
good
the
lighting.
thing is, like, I like, yeah, for my jawline.
Dang.
The thing is, like, I like looking good in front of the
You
camera.
should drink, man.
Oh,
Drink.
I don't mind looking like shit when I do
I
a
don't care.
podcast.
Drink.
Okay.
It's just beer.
Yeah, but guess what? I might have constipation tomorrow.
Does beer cause that?
Well, when I drink a lot, beer and curry, mate, constipation, right there. Diarrhea even, diarrhea. Beer plus curry equals diarrhea. That is a maths equation. You need to tell your maths teachers, kids.
I'm pretty sure I text you saying I had a spicy curry and beer and I've been on the toilet for like 15 minutes.
I was the one that said that.
I know, I texted you one time. I definitely did, because I was sat there in excruciating pain, like, and you were like, "What are you saying?" And I was like, "Shitting my ass out." Like, I just couldn't. That's about 6 seconds, mate. But no,
Yeah.
I won't judge you for that.
Okay.
Okay, you got one more. Would you rather that you need to make up on the spot, and
So
you
it's
need to make
my-
up your decision as well.
My
But
decision of
you-
what?
Of would you rather, like, which answer you'd pick, but you can't do an anomaly. You've got to go with what you would say, your honest answer.
Yeah, man.
You can't try and be like, "Oh no, would I rather $1 million or would I rather have no legs? I'd rather have no legs." You know what I mean? You got to be honest.
just
Honesty
being-
is my only policy.
I'm just being cool, mate. Do you not think I'm cool?
Oh, just fucking do you would rather.
Do you not think I'm cool?
I think you're cool, man.
Thanks. My last question.
Yeah.
On the spot.
On the spot.
Would you rather...
Would I rather?
Oh, I've got to think now quickly.
It takes a bit of time. I'll give you that. Whilst you're doing that, I'll explain.
10 seconds.
I'm on a date on Sunday.
What are you telling this?
My viewers care. They're
they don't care.
They're my
They don't
fans. On a date on Sunday. I'm looking forward to that. That's all you need to know.
Would you rather
Hope the weather's good.
be a peacock? Like a peacock, you know what a peacock
No, I know what a
is?
peacock is, yeah.
Or eat cake for the rest of your life.
No, I can
Chocolate cake
No.
with nice sprinkles.
No, I can go down
top.
this route a couple of ways.
Or you'd be a fucking peacock, mate.
You love peacocks because it's got the name cock in it.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no.
yeah. And you're a bit camp, so you like the fact they've got nice feathers. So I think you might want to be a peacock. But then chocolate cake, you can still have sex. Peacocks wouldn't enjoy sex, would they?
I just want to be a fucking peacock, mate. You see, this is why we need a camera.
Mate, that's a fucking cockerel.
Oh shit! What noise do peacocks make?
I don't even know that. I'm pretty sure they don't make noises.
Do they just stand there?
That's a
spread their
cockerel,
wings?
you spastic.
Do they just?
You have to
spread
do
their
another
wings?
one now because you've already told me your answer before me answer it.
I didn't tell you my answer.
No, don't play mind games with me right now.
I didn't tell you my answer.
Don't play mind games.
I never told you my answer. All I did was make a voice.
I want to eat chocolate cake for the rest of my life.
Yeah, same.
You're drinking again?
No, I was joking. I was bluffing.
So it's a drink.
You had a nosebleed?
There's my nose red.
I bet.
Did I pick it?
Yeah. Lick it.
I'm trying to lick my nose.
Dude, we actually need to get a camera. Like,
Yeah, I know
legit,
really, because
you
they would have seen me pick my nose. Drink.
Okay.
You want to eat chocolate
And
cake
we're
for the
gonna
rest of your
have
life? That's what I just said. Like,
What?
would you rather win $1 million or would you rather have no legs?
What's wrong with my
You-
question?
You obviously pick the one that's good. Eat chocolate cake for the rest of your life or be a peacock. Who the fuck wants to be a peacock?
Mate, I reckon Rich Kerr would. I mean,
Which who?
yeah,
Oh,
he'd be a peacock,
yeah, I
man.
know.
He'd be a peacock.
He'd be a
I mean,
peacock.
she'd be a peacock. No, no.
Oh,
no,
because now they think it's a girl, but it's actually a boy.
Yeah.
I get you. I get you, fun.
Fucking hell, right. This is gonna have to come to a standstill. I'm really sorry, guys, because I actually had 2 other topics, but I will save them for next time I host, which is not my next time. Cameron's hosting next time. I should put this out there for anyone who's still listening. You're probably not still listening. Make sure you give me feedback on whether you think I've been an alright host or not. Because if I haven't, I'm going to quit this role and I'm going to fucking kill. I mean, how you doing, guys? But yeah.
No, what I wanted to say. I've had a lot of feedback.
I haven't had any.
Where's
my feedback?
I've had a lot of feedback. Had a suggestion that people should suggest ideas to us. Topics they want us to cover, they want us to talk about. So if you have any ideas,
just send them in, innit?
yeah, just if you know me, then you can just send me via Facebook. If you don't know me, post on
Also,
the
when this
comments
finishes,
below.
can you ring my phone because I know where I put it?
Oh, you're such a fucking dickhead.
Shut up.
Oh, I thought your oven was flashing 420 then, but it says 410.
Whatever, mate.
And also we had the suggestion that when
JCRS. Right, guys, this is Jacob. I'm actually out now because I've got to go find my phone.
I also had the suggestion that you guys who view this and actually enjoy this, you guys can make the suggestion on what drink you would like us to drink when we make these videos. So, like, I don't know, 1 week it might be Malibu Coke, 1 week it might be straight vodka, whatever. Like, it can happen and we'll make it happen. You just need to give us the alcoholic beverage you wish for us to partake. The ones with the most thumbs up, we will accept and drink. Can I just say it will be alcoholic, and any silly suggestions like Jacob drinking my cum is not appreciated. But I will probably giggle. I will probably giggle at that because it means I get to wank a lot.
I'm sure it'd be quite nice, actually.
You hear what I said?
I don't know.
You're fucking. Did you hear? You.
I don't hear
I don't even know. Thank you ever so much for listening. I don't know why the host isn't ending this, but nevertheless, thanks for listening. I can't actually remember much of what I've said. Beer doesn't work well with me at all. I just get well tired. But hopefully, this will be out by Monday, Tuesday latest, and we'll do the next one next week. So thanks a lot, guys, and peace.